So, your mom came in clutch this year and got you that $50 Steam gift card. There are a couple games on your list that you've been wanting to buy, but you decided Insurgency Sandstorm was your favorite choice. So you grabbed it, downloaded it, and feel lost on the battlefield. Dying left and right from God knows where, and you keep losing gunfights. Have no fear, THICC is here to help. Here are 20 beginner tips to help you get started in Sandstorm. Now, if this video helps you out at all, drop a like down below, and that's the best way you can support me. And if you're also one of the 91% of people who haven't subscribed yet, it just takes one click. Alright, now, be prepared to learn. Some of these tips may seem obvious, but you never know what kind of knowledge someone has, so I just wanted to be thorough. Here we go. Number 1, I highly recommend co-op before hopping in with the big boys in versus mode. Co-op is a great way to learn the mechanics and the maps, but remember, these are bots. Most of the time they're complete idiots. Idiots that can sometimes see through smoke, and sometimes they're idiots that are Mosin masters that will one-tap you. They're just bots, so don't expect a realistic, competitive experience. Number 2, reloads are staged. This means if your soldier takes out the mag and then sprints or goes prone or changes weapons quickly, you're going to have to hit that reload again for the soldier to put a mag back in. Trust me, you don't want to be caught with your pants down and your mag well empty. Number 3. Speaking of reloads, there are 2 types of reload systems in this game, the standard reload and the tactical reload. The standard reload, where you just tap that R button ever so gently, removes the mag from the weapon and places it back in your ammo pouch. You'll get to keep all those rounds for later. The tactical reload drops the magazine faster than your ex-girlfriend dropped you when she learned you liked anime. You won't get to keep those rounds. The tactical reload is much quicker, of course, but it's good when you need to get things done quickly. Number 4. Crouching and prone reduce recoil. Be careful if you're trying to crouch while sprinting though. By default, you'll slide. Change your hotkeys if you're going to be crouching and shooting quickly. Number 5. When you slide, fall, or jump, your ability to ADS and fire will be briefly hindered. This isn't COD, you're not going to be able to jump around corners. Sorry guys. Number 6. Sprinting lowers your rifle, and it takes time to bring it back to the center. Be cautious sprinting around corners and down roads. Sprinting in close quarters is certainly not recommended. Number 7. You can check how much ammo you have left by holding the reload button. You won't get the exact number of bullets, but you'll see your mag count and if they're relatively full or not. Number 8. Full auto firing can be hard to control. Single fire is always going to be more accurate and deadly, especially at medium to long range. Hit X by default to change your fire rate. Eventually, you'll get a feel for recoil, but starting out, it's probably going to be frustrating. I tend to keep it at full auto if I expect someone to be around the corner or within a building, or if I'm using a rifle with very little recoil and feel confident spraying full auto at medium to long range. That's pretty rare though. Number 9. Running and walking can be loud, and in this game, sounds are crucial. Hit the control key by default while you're walking or crouching to reduce noise to next to nothing. Be a little cheeky breaky. Number 10. Each grenade can be hotkeyed to a specific button. Change them up to be able to cycle through your desired grenades quicker. Clicking the number 3 2 times to get a flashbang or trying to scroll the mouse is a little impractical and takes precious time. Number 11. If you're having trouble determining who is friend and who is foe, you can change their colors in the main menu for more contrast. Keep in mind though, different maps have different color palettes, so if you do change it to something like really dark blue, it still may be difficult to see if you're on a snow map. Number 12. There is penetration in this game. Giggity. You can shoot through stuff. SMGs and pistol calibers are nearly nothing. However, you can shoot through doors. If you hear an enemy attempting to breach, sling some lead for a satisfying kill. Just listen for the scream. Number 13. This one is obvious to anyone who has ever touched a first-person shooter in their life. Switching to your pistol is faster than reloading, and having a quick draw holster makes this even more effective. Number 14. Smoke covers your approach, and a smoke launcher can be more effective if you're getting taken out from long range. Number 15. Your weight determines your speed. If you're loaded up at 100% while setting up your class, you're going to be slower than your 88-year-old grandma getting to her landline phone to answer that robocall. Number 16. This may seem obvious, but headshots are an insta-kill and amazing to watch. Number 17. Like it or not, there's the Death King. The camera shows from what direction you were killed from. It doesn't necessarily just show you the player. They may move, they may not, but if you're the one doing the killing and not moving after that kill, you're likely going to be spotted, and then flanked. Number 18, speaking of flank, that's what you should be trying to do. Typically in a firefight, there will be a fighting front where everyone is distracted. For example, in this area, that's when it's time to send 1 or 2 people to flank in order to get behind the enemy. Number 19, when you're attempting to flank, just make sure you know where the red spots are on the map. You can't go here for a very long time before you're unable to fire. Now you've got a few seconds, so if you want to pop a few, you're able to do that. But then your rifle will be lowered and you'll be out of luck and probably dead. And number 20. A laser can be good for close quarters and hip fire, but keep in mind, the enemy can see your laser against the wall. So they'll be able to see if you're advancing or holding an angle. Just be aware that they can see that. Alright, there you have it. There are 20 beginner tips for you. If you're getting killed a lot, just don't worry about it. This is normal. Once you get the feel for the maps and understand the movement, you'll be great. Or at least average. I mean, I'm average most days. And hey, I turned out okay. Alright guys, that wraps this one up. Again, if you liked the video, give that like button some love and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and go rid the desert of some bad guys. Oh, and don't forget, stay tactical. That's my new catchphrase. You guys like it? I hope you like it. Maybe I'll sell some merch.